You. You. From the start, I never knew the importance of that word. I didn't understand the depths of the impact you had on my life, how you would become the cement used to fuse together the pieces of my shattered, broken self. Slowly, mending me back together, piece by piece, teaching me how to be patient and learn to trust my heart in the hands of someone who is outside of my immediate family. There is not just one thing about you that captured my attention. It was an entire maze of intricately woven observations on how you partake in life and share it with God and with others that intrigue me to you.
At some point in time, your face stood out from the rest of the crowd. You were different. Your face showed reliability. Then before I knew it, there was that moment of choice. Do we move forward and pursue something, or do we walk away? I had no idea at the time that the choice we made would change the rest of my life, and that you had the ability to affect my soul so deeply.
We don't fight, but we do have passion, something that keeps us pursuing each other, keeps us accountable for our actions and life choices.
You are one of my biggest heroes. You have shown me courage, determination, compassion, and faithfulness. You have taught me to be a better person. You have blessed me with the opportunity of getting to know a true friend who has allowed the depth and complexities of our relationship to reach such intensity that we seem to meld together in a way that has not allowed one of us to grow without affecting the other.
You touch my heart so deeply that if I were to ever lose you, I fear I will never be completely whole again. You complete so much of me when I feel too weak to stand.
You are someone who is stuck by my side through thick and thin. You do not back down and are faithful till the end, a quality that I had not the pleasure of experiencing in many relationships. Your steadiness in my life has opened me up. It has made me vulnerable to you, too vulnerable, uncomfortably vulnerable. I hate it sometimes. And yet there's that softness and a sense of relief knowing that you and I can let our guards down.
You are one of the strongest women I know. You are clear thinking and rational. I respect your opinion. I look up to you. Even though I am older, there are so many ways in which I want to grow up to be like you. I wish you could see through my eyes when I look at you, because you would see something that is stunning to look upon from the inside out.
I wish you could see what I see when I look at you. Your strength, your beauty and intelligence. You're brilliant beyond what you can see.
There are days when I look in the mirror and all I see is everything I hate about myself. Then I remember you and the way you see me. Your innate ability to look past the flawed facade I have imagined and built up around myself. You look past all of that and see the person who I am, my character, my potential to grow. You see the good side when at times I only have the ability to see the bad. You are one of the main reasons I have the ability to look at myself and remember I am worth someone pursuing in a relationship, because all too often I need to be reminded that I am worth it.
You're so good. You are always looking to do the best for everyone. I'm sorry. So many seem not to notice your sacrifice. Do not grow weary of doing good, even if no one sees it.
There have been many times in the early years of our relationship that I didn't realize just how much of an influence you had on my life. Before I realized this immense impact, I know that I took our relationship for granted, and I know that you were more invested in me than I was in you, and for that, I apologize. Because it took me so long to see how right we were for each other. It makes me sick to realize that I had gone so many years with my best friend right beside me, and I refused to admit it out of fear and hurt from prior broken relationships.
I can see that you do not fully trust me. That hurts. But I understand it's because of what you've been through. I can see that you are mending. even though sometimes it drives me crazy with how slow the process is.
I want to trust you completely. I do. And there are so many aspects of my life that I do completely trust you. But that other portion of my life, trusting someone not to hurt me, hasn't completely been rebuilt. I do not trust people not to hurt me. It will take time, and I need you to be patient with me and know that I love you.
Please relax. You hold everything in and brush things off calmly on the outside, but I see the tension coiled inside of you. I can see your insecurities, and pushing me away is not going to help. You can relax for me. You can trust me. I want so badly to prove to you that you can trust me. I've got you. We've got this.
I feel I have to be strong for everyone. I have to do everything. That I have to be everywhere and make sure that everything is working. That in the end, I am the only one that is there to make things happen. I understand that because I have so much placed on my shoulders, that relying on others and giving up control, trusting them to help me, is a very difficult concept for me to work through. Because I have been conditioned that it is not we that have this together, but it is I that has to have everything under control all of the time. And that if I slip up, everything will come crashing down.
Please do not feel as though you have to be both sides of our relationship. You are such a good friend. Let me be a good friend too. Allow me to express myself in my own way. You don't have to feel as though you have to jump in and hold everything up. You have to allow me to fulfill my side of things in my own way and understand that that's okay.
I wish you could see, feel, and handle things the way that I do, and I wish I could understand how you see and respond to the world as well. There are times when you disappoint me, not because you want to, but just because that is how things happen to work out. I need to remember that you are a different person, and that I cannot expect you to handle things the way that I would, and that that is okay.
Yes, I see you when you retreat from me or from others. I understand that you are introverted and need to take this step back to process and regroup before having the energy to actively engage on the outside as much as you're still engaged on the inside.
You sting me when the words that come out of your mouth are correct, not because they are condemning me or degrading, but because they are pointing out my faults and weaknesses and reminding me to step up my game and be held accountable, to improve myself and become a better person. There are so many times when you have no idea how pointedly your words pinpoint exactly what I need to do to improve myself, how to become selfless and serve others with everything that I have, how to pursue God unashamedly with everything that I have. And I learned this because you live it. Because you are the great example of what I want to become. I want others to see in me the light that they see in you.
There are times when I do not understand why you like me. Why was it me that you chose? How did I deserve someone like you?
I hold you in the highest regard, and I also hold you to the highest standard. I expect more of you, because you have the integrity and the ability to handle what comes your way. I do not take this lightly, and neither should you. For me to hold you up in such a way speaks so much about you.
That really hurt. What you said, what you did, right or wrong, that doesn't matter. Loving you is more important to me than being right. Loving you has taught me how to love someone enough to put them before myself. Sometimes I have to remind myself that you're still there. Not because you aren't there, but because I'm so afraid of losing you that I can't believe that no matter what happens, you have pledged your life to me and don't consider walking away from me to be an option. You are holding me close, too close. The only way I can breathe now is by matching the rhythm of your breath. I never let anyone in this deep before. By reaching out and holding on, you have opened doors I didn't even know existed. Please be careful, since what is behind those doors is fragile. But it's okay. I know it's okay. Because you seem to understand, and because we are stronger together than when we're apart. We work well together.
You are, and always have been, my best side.